Well, Julian, it's a fight week at T-Mobile Arena. Does that have a little bit more energy for you, or a little bit different nerves ahead of it?
Not necessarily nerves. I really don't get nervous about things too early on. It'll be a bit different when I'm there, and I'll feel that energy. But I think it's going to be a good thing.
Nice. You've been pretty damn good track record here at the Apex. So I'm just curious, did you change anything in the approach of how you're handling it? I mean, it's a different environment, hearing the coaches, that sort of thing. Did you guys change anything at all in prep?
No, not necessarily. I think with the Apex, it's just been, I think I was doing good in the Apex because I was kind of at the end of my rope with, I was kind of like do or die for, with the Sean Woodson fight and even the fight after that. And so, and then losing, in between, the 5 fights that I had, it was, I kind of felt maybe a little bit of the desperation to just, go out there and show up and showcase what I can do.
Have you been trying to sneak a peek at Hakeem's weight or anything this week? Getting any reports on how he's doing?
No, man. I live here in Vegas, so I'm not even at the hotel. I don't even care. He's going to do his thing, and I know he's going to show up. He's a bit, he's only 5'8", so I know his weight's going to be fine. I seen him here last time because we both fought on February 5th, and he didn't seem like he was cutting hard weight, so I expect him to make weight. I'm going to be here. I'm going to make weight, and so I think that's all going to be smooth.
Obviously, I know you can't tip your hand with his strategy, but given his approach, I know you like to go out there and strike and brawl a little bit, but is this a fight that maybe you might want to break out the grappling a little bit?
I mean, maybe. I mean, I think every fight, I'm looking forward to mixing everything up. I think what just happens is just things go out the window. When you get punched in the face and, your life's, well, not necessarily your life's on the line, but when the fight is on the line, things kind of just come out, and I just, naturally, my natural reaction is just to brawl. So I definitely want to grapple. I want to wrestle. I want to strike with him. I want to do everything. But you might see another Peterson fight where I'm just scrapping real hard.
Obviously you want to go out there and win every fight, but is this one some kind of special meaning? I don't know, like exercising a demon of the last time I was there, it didn't go so well. Is there something to that in this fight?
Yeah, for sure. Last time I fought at the T-Mobile Arena, it was, forever ago, and Diaz was the main event, short notice against McGregor, and he shocked the world. So maybe that can happen again, but it just seems like it's a little bit full circle, So, and it's nice, I've had a bit of practice since the last time I was out there, and so I feel like I'm a bit more comfortable. I was a young kid, in the fight game and a bit naive, and the first time I fought there, and so it was, the lights got a little bit to me, but like I said, I got a little bit more experience now, and I feel like it's going to be a bit better for me there.
Nice. Last thing for me, you kind of touched on it there, but I know you're worried about your own result, but any shot you might be like a Nate Diaz good luck charm or something? I mean, you were on the card last time he shocked the world.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe it'll happen, and I think everybody's kind of rooting for him a little bit, and just in the underdog sense.
Julian over here. A lot of these fighters that they've pretty much only fought in the Apex the last few years, and when they go into the crowd, they kind of downplay the crowd's involvement. But in terms of the size of the octagon, you're a guy that you move a lot in there. Yeah. You're back and forth. Does that play any factor, having more room to work in there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I remember the first time I ever fought in the big UFC octagon. It was it almost seemed like a football field. It was huge. It was this is insane. But also coming from a lot of guys on the regional shows. You're fighting in a even smaller cage in the Apex. So, transferring from a small cage into that cage is a bit much. But, it's nice. I train at Extreme Couture, and they have both size cages. They have the big octagon size, and they also have an Apex size. So, it's nice. I can use both of them and kind of get adjusted to that.
He obviously comes from a very high-level Muay Thai background. Yeah. So how would you compare your striking to his in MMA?
Definitely a bit more scrappier and dirtier. I'm not as technical as he is, for sure. But I think I've given technical fighters a bit of a issue with kind of being a bit dirty and making it dirty. I fought Mehdi Baghdad in the Ultimate Fighter House, and I won that fight. And he was a world champion Muay Thai guy. And or kickboxer or whatever it was, and I think I did that with my unusual, unorthodox style.
Then I don't think during fight weeks you can escape all the Paddy Pimblett questions. So I'm going to ask you, what do you make of his meteoric rise in the UFC right now?
I mean, he's doing good, and good for him. I think he just, I think he's a little less active than most, and that's his own prerogative. And I don't have any kind of resentment or anything towards Paddy himself. When I fought Paddy, I was a bit more upset with the whole situation of, his manager was also the promoter of the show. I didn't even actually see him officially make weight. He was over a couple pounds, and they said he was going to go cut the weight and come back and make it. And I ended up leaving because I just, it had been an hour and a half, and I wanted to go eat. So I didn't even see him make weight. Just like small things like that kind of just got to me. But if I was in his shoes, I'd probably be doing the same thing. I would take advantage of everything that he was taking advantage of when I fought him.
What do you make of the fact that he says he's like 200 pounds, right? He's fighting a lightweight.
Man, I get it. I understand it. When I'm out of camp, I get pretty big. I'll get to like 180, 100. I've never been to 190, but I've been, mid 180s, and I get it. I understand it. You diet. I think he said he had some sort of like eating disorder because of fighting, and I understand that. But you got to rein it in a bit. If you want to be active, you want to not walk 200 pounds and have to cut 45 pounds every time. Or not necessarily cut 45 pounds, but eventually get down 45 pounds within a fight camp, because then it becomes a fat camp.
Hey, Julian.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a favorite Juicy J song?
You know what? I came up with the nickname Juicy J before I even knew there was a Juicy J from 3-6 Mafia. But 3-6 Mafia has a song with Project Pat called Chicken Head. And I really like that one. So I would say that's probably my favorite one.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. We're good? Thank you, guys.